Hey OG, nice kicks. Keeping it 100 about these kicks I bought. The channel about the kicks and nothing but the kicks. Raw and uncut. Okay, let's do this. Hey OG crew, welcome back to this episode of Hey OG, nice kicks. In this episode we're going to talk about the Air Force One high Foamposites in the collection. But before I get into that, first of all, let me turn on my light. There we go. So, before we get into this sneaker, these kicks in the collection, let me introduce my silent co-host who helps me kick off my episodes, Baby Yoda. He's a silent co-host, but he is the man. So without further ado, let's get into these Air Force One high Foamposites. So saw these puppies on the Nike app for a reasonable price, and I'm a huge Air Force One fan. OGs, most OGs, back in the day, Air Force Ones were the shiznick when we were growing up. So, and then they came out with this Air Force One Foamposite, and it's in all red. And I was like, do I want an all red Air Force One high and a Foamposite? And I said, well, the only way to find out is just go ahead and make that purchase and get these puppies in hand and see if you like them. Well, when they came, and I took them out of the box. Now, the box for these, I think I gave away a pair of sneakers to one of my nephews that didn't have a box. So I used the box that these came in, because they were Air Forces as well, and used that box for transport, which now I regret because I need to keep my boxes to keep my shoes preserved, but I do have these in a plastic case. And you're saying, why is he telling me all this? I don't know why. It's whatever comes to mind when I see these shoes. So you're getting it raw and uncut, and whatever craziness that comes out of my mouth this early in the morning when I'm shooting these videos. So with that said, now when I first pulled these shoes out, I'm like, it's a nice shoe. I do like the concept of it. I got these in a size, maybe a half a size bigger than my size, because Air Force One sometimes are cut small, at least in my opinion, they're cut small for my feet. So I got it a half size too big. Now the one thing about these shoes is they're all red and they're Foamposite, so they're shiny all red shoes. So when I put these on feet, I feel like Ronald McDonald walking around with those big red shoes he had on, because they're not actually cut small. They're actually sized perfectly. I think I probably should have got these a half size smaller, and now I'm walking around looking like Ronald McDonald with these big red shoes on that are probably half a size too big on my feet. But with that said, I like the shoe. I like the Air Force One silhouette, so I'm not going to get rid of them. And I couldn't find another pair in a smaller size, because if I could find this shoe in the right size, I will definitely get those and give these away to someone, a size 11, maybe some homeless person or someone in my family that's actually a size 11. Because if you get these shoes too big, you're going to look like Ronald McDonald selling hamburgers walking around in your outfit. So that was my original dilemma when I got these, when I wore these. I wore these one time. And since then, I've tried this on a couple of different outfits. Maybe you wear it with a pair of jeans that lay over the top, or a nice tracksuit. Then they don't look too bad. What I'm saying is you have to really make sure your outfit kind of complements the shoe to make this shoe pop. It's a fire shoe. It's a Foamposite Air Force One silhouette. Love the shoe. I actually waited on the Nike app for the price to come down. I actually got these under retail because I had a coupon to get 40% or 50% off, and I jumped on it and I got these because on the picture they look fire. I'm like, Foamposite Air Force Ones. Very, very nice shoe. Very, very comfortable shoe. Air Forces, they usually are comfortable shoes. But you really have to make sure you get the right size and you wear the right outfit, because there's a lot of red going on here. I mean, so you really want to make sure you hook these up right, because if not, you're gonna walk around looking like Ronald McDonald, selling hamburgers for McDonald's. This is not a plug for McDonald's, because I don't eat fast food, I don't eat junk food, but you know, I'm just saying this is what they reminded me. I was walking around in these, and I was actually in the mall walking around, and I walked by this, you know, glass mirror, and I'm looking, I'm like, man, these look like Ronald McDonald shoes on my feet. But it's a fire shoe. Air Force Ones are always, you know, a nice cop to have in a collection. These are unique foam posits. I haven't seen these come out. Maybe I've seen a lot of these in the lows, but not in the highs. And maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe because they didn't sell, they weren't popular. But I get my shoes, like I said in previous episodes, for me, not because they're popular. I get them because, well, in this case, they were a foam posit Air Force One. I was like, well, I like foam posits. I like Air Force One. So that's a good collab. Let me just go ahead and cop these. So, and I'm glad I have them. And I don't really care if I look like Ronald McDonald with these on. I'm going to wear these as long as I hook them up right. So with all that said, it's not really a whole lot to say. I mean, a lot of times you talk about the shoe and all that. It's all red. It's an all red shoe. It's not a lot to say here. So what I'm going to do is just put these suckers on feet, and these puppies, I said suckers, these puppies on feet, and show you how they look on feet. So please stand by, please stand by, please stand by, please stand by. So these are these puppies on feet. Again, McDonald's, if you're looking for a new ethnic Ronald McDonald. Well, Ronald McDonald's probably a brother anyway. You see the red afro. Even though they got him in a white clown face, he got a red afro and his name is Ronald. So he's probably a brother anyway. So if you're looking for another clown to walk around in some big red shoes to sell your poisonous food, I'm your man. But with that said, these are comfortable to wear. Again, you have to hook them up right now, because the big red shoes, and in my case, they're a half size too big. I mean, they fit perfect. I mean, I think my toes, I still think I have enough room for half a size. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I think maybe I just didn't have the right gear on with it. But I think I currently have a couple of outfits that make these pop now. Again, very comfortable. Air Force Ones. If you've worn Air Force Ones in the past, same fit, same feel. Very comfortable shoe, very comfortable shoe. And in my, recent episodes, I've been going back and digging in the crates and pulling out the OG sneakers in the vault. Instead of just showing you all the new stuff and the newest stuff I have, I figured I'm going to show the whole collection. So, feel free to go through, and if you're interested to see what's in my fire collection. And if and what I'm saying is, like, when you get shoes that fit you. Get shoes that are comfortable. Get shoes that kind of make you feel good. I can say certain things about clothes and shoes. When I see a certain shoe that I like, it makes me feel good. And you say, well, it's a shoe. Well, anything in life that makes you feel good, hey, you gotta take advantage of it. So if I see a shoe and it makes me feel good, I get excited. I got excited over these. I like foam posits. I have a few pair of foam posits in the collection. I think I got some coming up that I'm going to do reviews on, or talk about. I don't do reviews, talk about. And I like Air Force One, so it's like, wow, when you collab those together, and plus you get them for almost 50% off on the Nike app, you jump on and get these puppies. So with that said, thank you for watching this episode. Peace.